What's up, everybody? You are listening to Beyond the Breakdown with Six Scars. I'm your host, JT, and I am joined tonight by Corey James of CARBONSTONE fame. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Uh, Fanboying out, to be honest with you, man.
That's fucking awesome.
Dude, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, I'm literally trying to hold it together. Like,
Oh, this is nothing because the first time we ever met in person, you remember that day.
I do. And we'll get
This is,
into that, man.
yes, we will. This is nothing. This is nothing.
So I mean, we'll kick this off. I know I've got to be mindful of your time, and I'm just so appreciative. But so, tell me briefly, man, about your early beginnings in music.
Oh man, early beginnings. It's all over the fucking place. In other interviews and stuff, it's been I grew up as an army brat, so constant traveling all over the country as a kid, and my mom was always jamming the Rolling Stones on cassette tapes, in the fucking minivan and shit. So Rolling Stones was actually my first introductory to rock music. So fell in love with it there. Voodoo Lounge, one of the greatest albums of all time, Voodoo Lounge. But fast forward a couple of years, Offspring kind of really exploded, and I fell in love with the Offspring. And then, as you know, found Korn finally down the road and said, "Yes, I need to pursue music. Got to fucking do it. I don't have a choice." So it's
Right?
it's been crazy.
Well, dude, I mean, I know every interview always asks that, and I try to start with like the more basic questions, but you kind of kicked it off already where you said that you're an army brat, and I wanted to ask you, man. I know you moved place to place. How was it kind of not being able to settle down? Like, did that give you a lot of anxieties growing up?
That's a great question that no one's actually ever asked me, so I appreciate that. Yes, yes, it fucking did. Every time that we got into an area and I was actually able to establish some kind of friendships, as a young child, I was telling them, "Yep, never see you again, bye," and it was just constant. So that definitely created some huge separation kind of trauma in me as a child with learning how to cope with meeting people, becoming friends, and then never seeing them again. And to this
Yeah.
day, it's still there. But hell yeah, that's a good question.
Well, I mean, like I said, dude, I wanted to try and bring you some stuff that you hadn't heard.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
It's easy to sit here and tell you like oh man, what did this, what did that, and it's like nah,
Yeah,
I want something a little bit more meaningful,
I'll
man.
drink to that.
Hell yeah, no vodka tonight, but I got Monster.
Nothing wrong with that. We're about to try those monster seltzers.
Oh, I've tried
Yeah.
one of them. They're actually pretty good.
Oh fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
So, I mean, you've already talked a little bit about your inspirations. I know Korn was a huge one for you. I know Stabbing Westward is
Yep.
one that's really been prevalent with the last album cycle.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
with that being said, what was kind of the origin of Carbon Stone?
Oh man, it was a lot of alcohol. I'll be honest. Way back in the earlier years. So again, setting up, wanted to do the whole rock band thing, and I learned very fucking quickly how difficult it is. It's a nightmare to get the same amount of people in a group and have them on the same page. It's damn near impossible. I'm sure you know this with you know the stuff you've done that sometimes there's going to be some clashing with members, and
Yeah.
so it's really been a fucking roller coaster slash train wreck over the over the entire band's career. But um, yeah,
Well, I mean, you brought up another good question where it's like, you've ended up having several members leave and then having to readjust.
yeah,
And th- what kind of personal toll did that take on you? Because I know it was kind of setbacks at the times.
yeah. I mean, it always sucks when you're really tight with somebody, you're really close with them, and they gotta leave for either clashing reasons or personal reasons. And at the end of the day, everyone's got to live their lives, and we all have to. Everybody's got to be on the same page too when it comes
Yeah.
to being in a rock band. It's got to have everybody rowing in the same direction in the boat. All it takes is one person to be going the opposite direction, and adjustments have to be made. But it always sucks. I'm never a fan of having members leave or having to fire anybody. It's never good. It's just, even if it's all mutual across the board, it's not good energy you want to keep maintaining. You know what I mean? So, and I'm
Yeah,
huge about positive energy. As you know, constantly with my posts and stuff like that. So, um, that's how we all get through is positive energy. So more of that all around the clock,
absolutely.
please. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the evolution of your sound. Like I've been a fan obviously since the OG MySpace days, and when I first found you, you were going for more of a alternative metal like Chevelle type vibe.
Yeah.
Um, Now you've kind of evolved into this hybrid. So what was the course that you took to get to where you are now?
So this was literally previous to Carbonstone. We went on that hiatus, and we did a whole side project called Horrendous Scars with my wife Crystal, as you know. And I guess a couple years went by, and she ended up introducing me to one of her main producers, which is Tony Corelli, who I've worked with previously in 2014. And he's a huge industrial guy, like super industrial. He has his own project called Steep Steps, which is really
Yes,
electronica and everything. Yeah. So
great stuff.
once, yes, once we got in there, once Crystal and I got in there, and I kind of threw my ideas at Tony, we just kind of started building on top of the music I'd already done. Actually, the first full blown Carbon Stone song I did with Tony was Mend, actually.
Okay.
And so I brought that in, and it was full hard rock, really rough fucking demo. And we took it and just kind of deconstructed it and built it back up, electronic wise. And I was like, "Yep, we're gonna keep moving in this direction now. This is what I've been trying to get for my entire life, sonically." So, and he has had the know-how and the talent and the brains to do it. So that was a huge push forward for us.
Absolutely. I know when I first got to listen to the whole album Dark Matter in its entirety, I was blown away at how well you feel like you found yourself on that album. What's up, Josh?
Yes,
How you doing,
I
brother?
say it's Josh up in here.
Yeah, juicing with Josh. If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, you better learn quick.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But no, like I feel like you sonically really came together with Dark Matter. Not that you didn't in your previous albums, but I feel like you found yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
And to me, I feel you were much more free on Dark Matter versus your other releases. It felt like you let the weight of the world go in that album.
yep, yep. That's literally how that went down as well. Because again, after all that downtime without doing Carbon Stone, obviously a lot of shit was able to build up, and build up, and build up, and so the whole time it was just kind of it literally the album wrote itself, and when I got in there, the lyrics wrote themselves, and it everything felt natural. There was no forcefulness at all in any of the songs. It was like this is how it needs to be done. There was, you know what I mean. And previous to that, with the What You Become album, there was a lot of back and forth, tons of back and forth with me and the guys about what should go where, what should go here, and we got it done, obviously. But yeah, Dark Matter was smooth sailing pretty much the entire time. Like we lived in the studio for like 8 months, which which was cool, but also fucking sucked at the same time. You know what I mean? Fuck,
Dude,
dude.
yeah, I do. Um, where you were talking about being in the studio kind of for 8 months. How do you overcome writer's block? Because I mean that's a long fucking time to be in the studio, buddy.
I get frustrated real quick with writer's block, so I really try to fucking avoid it. It's like the bane of my existence. So I try to, I don't know what I really do to keep inspiration going. I'll take breaks. Uh, Sometimes the break will be maybe a month to 2 months at a time before I even try to write anything. Which it seems like a long time, but it definitely helps in the long run of things. Fortunately for me, in this moment, as soon as White Noise was done being recorded, I literally was so inspired I was able to write a whole nother song,
Oh
which
man.
which is why I can only be on here for 40 minutes tonight because we have a 12-hour studio session tomorrow to start recording said song. So
Well, dude, I'm appreciative of any time I get with you, and we'll get
fuck,
into
fuck
white
yeah,
noise for a minute too, man, because I feel like you went balls to the wall on that one.
yeah,
Like,
that was a good
what
one.
the hell, Carbonstone with blast beats?
Yeah, 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 fuck yeah, dude. That was yeah. Jeremy threw those in there, and he didn't know if we were gonna like them, and he passed it along, and I went, yeah, those are staying because we haven't done blast beats ever in a Carbon song, so we got to keep them. So
Dude,
that's
yeah,
props to Jeremy for that. And I
and
just saw our new drummer Mike. He's floating around in the chat somewhere. I just saw him say something a bit ago.
oh yeah, okay,
There he
so that's
is.
who that is. All
There he
right,
is.
all right.
Yep,
Welcome to
yep,
Carbonstone, Mike.
yep. Welcome to Carbonstone, Mike. See you Sunday. Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
with the success of White Noise, I think you guys are up to what 61,000 views. Is that what
That's
it's at right
awesome.
now?
I didn't
It's
I didn't
like
check it today.
like dude, it's insane. I
That's good
remember
shit.
when I would go on YouTube and I was like, holy shit, man, Carbonstone, nobody knows of them, and it's pissing me off. And now you all are, getting the recognition, and it makes me happy, dude. Just as a long term fan.
That's awesome, man. That's fucking awesome.
Hey, Ann.
Hands of here, hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah, good to see you. Good to see you.
Family, family.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hmm.
So let's get into a little bit more of this. I know you had your hiatus, and you all came back in, was it 2019?
It was actually the end of 2018 is where I started writing the new songs. That was the Oddity EP.
Mm-hmm.
So that's literally when I finally came back with the whole Carbonstone brand name and all that. So that was the end of 2018. So
So, quick question: is anything from the Oddity EP ever gonna get re-released that wasn't put on the album? Just for my own curiosity.
I know what song you're talking about. But yeah, for sure. I've definitely thought about it. I've definitely thought about doing a full blown industrial kind of remake of Astray, doing that. We did Kill the Dark,
Yeah.
which was a piano version of that, but Astray and Tony should revisit Passage.
Thank you.
Yes. You know what's so weird? Like that was never released. Like we never had a campaign for that song or anything. We did the EP, and Passage is still like our number one song on Apple Music, which trips me the fuck out because all these other singles we put out and Passage is like fucking way at the top.
I mean,
Fucking wild.
it's got that different vibe to it, man. I don't think it's quite like anything you released at the time or since.
Yeah, and Crystal's a huge fucking fan of that song. So yeah, that we'll probably be revisiting that and then eventually get that thing going live. That'd be fun as shit to play live.
Oh, dude. So, speaking of live, what do you feel when you're up on that stage, man? What's that connection like to the fans?
Ah man, that's a good question. I don't think I've been asked that before. Uh Freedom, I guess. Just it's kind of there's moments of um obviously everything being surreal. You're up there and there's all these people and they're interacting and you're getting blinded by fucking lights and there's definitely moments of everything being surreal, but it's very freeing to just kind of you know you don't give a fuck at that point when you're up there or you're not being judged even though you're being judged. There's people there that don't know who the fuck you are. You're always going to be
Yeah.
judged, but in that moment in time in my brain I'm not being judged. It's just 1000. I'm going to be raw, put it all out there. Love me or hate me. So it's very freeing. I love it. There's nothing on this earth like it.
I personally, man, I think I've only gotten to do one whole show like in its entirety, but for me, man, it felt like it went by so quick that
Yeah, dude.
if you don't savor that moment, man, it's like it's gone.
Yeah, and especially if you get a 30-minute set, dude. A 30-minute set feels like 10 fucking minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Anne says your energy on stage is amazing.
Ah, thank you, Ann.
I must agree.
Always,
I
always a
must
good
agree.
time.
So we'll back it up a little bit here. What was it like going from the pre-COVID era of music to where you are now? And how has that shifted your mentality on how you release music?
So, so again, Carbonstone got very lucky with the whole COVID era because we weren't even out playing shows then. So we weren't affected by everything being shut down venue wise and all that stuff. And I remember watching the whole world kind of crumble on it and seeing all the musicians and my musician friends like fucking just going completely broke, which was terrible because tours were canceled and everything crashed.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we were super fortunate, that we weren't out there on tour or actively, you know, using shows as income at that time. Um, Holy shit! Now, I can't believe that was 4 years ago already. You know what I
right,
mean?
dude.
Like, holy hell,
Right.
that feels like just yesterday.
It feels like yesterday, and then it feels like a lifetime ago. Because at the time, I
Yeah,
think you had just put out, what was it, Vertigo?
yeah. Vertigo,
Like, what
Vertigo.
the
That
hell,
was
dude?
that was the end of 20. Was that 2020
Or
or
no, no, no,
20?
that might have been 2019.
That was the end of 2019. Holy
2019.
shit! Yeah, dude, that's
Damn,
crazy, man.
that
Wow.
really is. That's still one of my all-time favorites, man.
That was a fun video shoot. Crystal always goes above and beyond for the video shoots, man. That whole video was filmed in our living room with all these white sheets that Crystal put all the way up around, and
No
yeah,
shit,
dude, fuck yeah. And Mend was
dude.
actually filmed here as well.
So there's one I want to touch on really specifically, and that's Hush.
Yeah.
Now, me personally being a fan of you for as long as I fucking have, and it makes me old to say that almost 20 years I followed your ass.
Fuck, dude.
You know how crazy that is to say to somebody? Like, I've been listening to you for 18 years, and here we're having our
That's
first full blown conversation.
that's fucking wild, man. Good shit.
It is,
Good
dude.
shit.
It really is. But I remember when Hush was a little bit of a different track.
Yes, yes. Not many people know about this track.
I know. That's why I'm treading different. Like, I'm treading lightly on it. But,
Fuck yeah.
but
Oh,
I
you can
mean,
full blown. You're good.
okay, okay. Well, I mean, I remember when it was on your solo project.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
was your album. What was it? 26 Scars.
26 scars. That was it. Yep.
It
Yep.
still pisses me off. I can't get a physical of that.
Yeah. Yeah. We had no physicals of that at all, but I could probably email you the fucking tracks.
Dude, I would love you forever if you were able to do that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. We have unreleased tracks actually that have never been put anywhere from that. So,
See,
um,
when I got to see you in Maryland, Neely hooked me up with the entire discography.
yeah. Fuck
all
yeah.
the promos, the EPKs, everything, dude. Like, I have everything on this computer.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking badass.
I told
Fuck
you,
yeah.
man. I'm trying not to fanboy over here, but it's just really
Cheers.
absolutely. So, getting back to White Noise, dude, I think this song is gonna take you all to the next level indefinitely. What was it like filming? Like, that looked fucking brutal.
It was terrible. It was terrible. I was actually doing a video edit of some of the behind the scenes stuff, and I was actually doing it today earlier, and I was showing it to Crystal and reliving that day, and I was like, that day sucked so fucking bad, dude. It was when I say it was cold, that's an understatement, dude. And so as I start putting these videos out, you'll see that it's just constant steam coming at everybody's fucking faces, man. Like it was. Oh my God. And Kim was amazing from Kim's Crypt. She had a fire barrel set up for us, but the snow was coming down so quickly that it was just stoking the fucking already oil soaked wood and causing it to kind of smolder and shit. So we really had no heat source at the end of the day. Um, but we originally shot the first portion of the video was in the cylinder tunnel, which was cold as fuck in there as well. And as you can see in the video, Jeremy's on the back side of the tunnel. We had the PA speakers behind Jeremy. So all that sound was flying down that tunnel, and it was just fucking reverb hell just hitting all of us, man. It was so fucking bad. and you'll hear it as I put the behind the scenes stuff out, just how bad it was. So I had the ear erasers in to protect my hearing, but when we got done filming the tunnel, we were in there for like a couple hours. Everyone's exhausted. We were like, okay, well now we have to go into the haunted mill, which is this giant haunted maze. And we had certain rooms that we had picked out on our scout walkthrough like the month prior that we had to kind of stumble upon and try and find these rooms to film these certain scenes. And it was ice cold in there as well, no heat source. Um, I think we did everything in probably about 6 hours total, but fuck that video shoot. That
Ooh,
shit,
holy hell.
it was worth it. It was worth it, but my God, dude, it was bad.
All right, so real quick, which was worse, that one or Under My Skin?
Ah, under my skin was bad because it was 12 degrees.
Yeah.
It was 12 degrees outside. Um, man, I'd have to say white noise though, because white noise was a longer shoot. Under my skin was a quick. We did that like in an hour and a half, and we were back in heated
Oh,
vehicles,
okay. Okay.
and we didn't have the mega production stuff. We didn't have a PA and all that stuff. That was all. We actually used cell phone audio to do under my skin, but white noise was all full PA setup, full speakers, the whole sound system. So all that had to get set up prior to us even filming, and we're setting all this shit up during a snowstorm. So it was,
Jesus, dude.
yeah. Josh was there. He can, if Josh is still watching, he can vouch how bad it was.
Yeah, he put the cold emoji.
There's the cold emoji right there. Um, when we finally got home that evening, we ordered like a fuck ton of pizza, and we like ate the pizza. We were so burnt out. It was an early night, dude. Everyone kind of passed out early as fuck because we were so exhausted from freezing our asses off.
So, dude, before we get into the night I actually got to meet you, tell us real quick what we got going on with Carbonstone. You got 2 shows coming up, don't you?
We have more than two, but only two are announced officially. So yes, the first one is April 18th, and that's with Priest and Vampires Everywhere. And then we have June 1st, and that's with 10 Years and Eva Under Fire, and a whole
Ah,
bunch of bands. That's a huge festival at Love Drafts for iRock Radio Me, and it's their 10-year anniversary. Um, so those two are announced both at Love Drafts, which we obviously fucking love. Killer venue, good energy there, killer food. If Mike's still watching, he knows what's up. Mike pretty much lives at Love Drafts. Um, which isn't a bad gig. That's a good thing, right? Living at Love Drafts is a good fucking thing. But so we got those. Those are announced now. We have there's a very big festival in September that we can't announce yet. But once that gets announced, then we'll be able to follow through with that.
dude, that's awesome. Mike said so much.
That's right. That's fucking right.
So man, I know I only have you for a few more minutes. So dude, I'm gonna take this time and I gotta tell you, dude, getting to share that stage with you, man, it meant the absolute world to me. Um,
Dude.
I like I'm trying not to get emotional.
You're good, man. You're good.
No, man, I tell people this all the time, dude, but like you're the reason I got back into music. I don't know if you remember this, but you took time back in 2020 to message me when I was going through some shit. And I had told you I tore up a couple notebooks worth of lyrics. And you actually took time out of your day to encourage me to keep going and
I remember.
to step away from music, but not necessarily give up on it.
Yep.
And like, lo and behold, man, the next year, I got to live out my fucking dream. Like not only being on a stage, man, but being on stage with you, and it wasn't just that, man. It was how you all treated me. Like it would have been so easy to just be like a throwaway, like, oh man, he came here, da 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 da. But it's like you made me feel like fucking family.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That's. I
Like
mean, you are family.
I,
You know that shit.
it's just, man, I said it earlier on my own Facebook. I was like, there would be no Six Scars, there would be no me becoming the singer of Killbait Overdose or anything if it wasn't for you and Neely. Like, I mean, you all truly mean that much to me, dude. It to be able
Dude.
to say that I got to do that. I was watching the video earlier of our thing doing My Own Summer. I hated it so much that the microphone was fucked.
Dude, no, seriously, you killed the shit out of that, dude. You really fucking did awesome. I mean, you gotta look at it from my perspective that you've been a fan all these years. You're coming out to this show the first time ever to see us live, first time ever meeting us at
Yeah.
that, and then you get on stage. You know what I mean? You get on stage to not only fucking do some backup vocals for a song, but fucking a Deftones fucking remake at that.
Yeah.
In
No
front of
pressure.
all these people. I mean, but you handled it like a fucking boss, dude. Like I don't know many people out there that would have been able to fucking handle themselves that well in that situation. You know what I mean? Like you got up there and you fucking did it, and because there's thousands of people out there that would have choked and be like, no, I'm not getting on stage, I can't do it. You know what I mean? But you fucking did it that whole evening, all the way fucking through, dude. Fuck yeah.
Well, dude,
Cheers
it's
to you
like
for that shit, man.
no, man, no.
Because I would have been shitting my pants as well for sure, dude.
Oh, I was fucking horrified. Don't get me wrong. I remember Crystal came up to me and she was like, "Do I have to drag you up on the stage?" Because I was so fucking nervous.
Yep.
And everybody was
That
asking me
was
if I was gonna drink something. I was like, "No, I'll just drink water." And they're like, "You have one line." Like, yeah, no, I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, that was a good night, man. That was awesome.
Oh, dude, it was amazing, man. It really was. And then I also wanted to take this time to let you know, like, in a lot of the Six Scars tracks, unknowingly, I pay homage to you.
That's incredible, man.
Like, in all transparency, man, if you listen to the bridge on Sleepwalking, it was actually inspired by Mend and Hush. The way that the verbiage goes, that was my way of doing a little bit of an honor to you. And then one of my OG songs, "What You've Become," was inspired by listening to your album, "What You've Become," and then I made my own thing with the words.
That's fucking awesome.
Like, it's really cool to see it all come full circle, and then like actually getting to sit here and talk to you, man. It made my night.
Oh, you vanished. Where the hell'd you go?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you,
me?
but yeah. There you are. There you are.
Damn, looks like I'm
The
deep
the,
throating my
the
mic over
service
here.
the service is going chop 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 chop.
Oh, I gotcha. No, I know I gotta let you go here in a second, man, but no, it truly meant the world for me to have you come on here tonight and just kind of shoot the shit, man. This is the first time. Like, we've been friends, I think, on Facebook since 2018, but I mean, our schedules are so hectic.
Yeah, dude. That's always the curse of all this is the scheduling, man. Like that's a joke that I created recently is you should call us Schedule Stone instead of Carbon Stone.
Dude, I'll tell
Wow.
you what, like, now that I'm trying to get this podcast up and going, like, dealing with people's schedule, it's a real thing.
Yeah, it's dude. You reach out to somebody, you try to get them the cast, and they're like, "Well, how about this date?" And you're like, "No, this date can't work, or this date can't work." And
Yeah.
it's literally back and forth, dude. It could be for days until you finally can lock a date in. Yeah, fuck yeah.
So, I mean, in closing, man, if you could say one thing to somebody that was listening to your music, what is it that you want them to take away from it?
One thing that I would say to somebody to take
Yeah.
away from um, that no matter how fucked up your life was or how fucked up your life is, I mean, there's always hope. There is always fucking hope, dude. That's really what I kind of want to put across with the message of Carbonstone's music is that we're all human. We all have astronomical fucking problems. Some of us have way more than others. But there's always hope. There's always gonna be hope, and you just got to hold on to that shit, man. No matter how fucked up life gets, because it can get pretty fucked up. But always with the positive. Gotta keep positive. You know.
Absolutely. And for my own selfish reason here, I'm putting together a collaboration of it. So can I get you to give a shameless plug to the podcast?
Yeah. Yes. Collaborate. Oh, you cut out again. What'd you say?
Oh. I'm putting together a collaboration. So can I get you to do a shameless plug for the podcast?
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So all I need you to say is you're listening to Beyond the Breakdown with Six Scars and who you are.
Hold on. What'd you say?
Modern technology.
Is it your fucking internet or mine?
I think it's yours, man.
Is it mine? Hold on. Is it mine? Hold on. I don't want to lose you. Is it? It's not me.
Are you good? Are you good?
Okay. Now, what'd you say? Try that again.
Oh, I was just saying, can you just say you're listening to Beyond the Breakdown with Six Scars and then who you are?
Oh, you're gone, dude.
Oh my god!
Fuck me, man. Fuck. Damn it. I can't. I hear you laughing, but it's literally cut the fuck out. Hold on a second.
Oh man.
Hopefully I don't lose you. I don't want to lose you. Hold, please. Hold, please.
Oh, you gotta love modern technology. I do think we might have lost Corey. Um, but if that is the case, I just want to say thank you to him for being on here. Um, Carbonstone has a crazily busy schedule, and for them to be able to fit me on to the schedule meant a lot to me. Hopefully, one day I can get a little bit more time with them because I mean I could sit here and talk about them for hours. If you're a fan of me, you know, or a follower of me, I should say. I hate the word using fan, but if you're a follower of me on my own personal page or the podcast, you know that I absolutely love Carbonstone. Um, yeah, right, Josh. um, I believe we lost him. I'm not seeing him pop back up. So, well, tonight was fun. It really was. Uh, I don't really know what else to say. Um, I can't thank him enough. I wish he was here to hear more of me saying this, but I really can't thank him enough. Corey and Crystal and Neely and the whole Carbonstone family, they mean the world to me. The way they interact with their fans, the way that they treat the people that are in their lives, the way that they handle their business outreach, the way just everything that they do is a driving force for how I want to be when it comes to music. Oh, we got him back. Ha ha! Can you hear me?
Okay. Fuck. What the fuck? Look, so I can hear you, but I can't even see you.
Oh, what the hell?
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
Good.
But
Okay.
fuck the plug. I know you gotta go.
All right.
But I know you can't hear me, man. But dude, I love you. I appreciate you, and thank you so much,
Love you
man.
too, brother.
I definitely want to get up there and fucking do some shit with you again.
Let's fucking make it happen, dude. Let's fucking make it happen.
I real quick, and then I'll let you go. But my end game goal right now is to get back to the fucking soundstage. That's the mecca of everything right now.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's such a good venue. That's such an awesome venue. It's such. I mean, you've been there.
Oh, dude, yeah. And I could sit here and talk your head off about how amazing it was, but just thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. And tell Crystal that I want to get her on here so she can talk all about Anoxia.
She will absolutely do it, dude. She will absolutely do it.
And if you want, send me your address, and I'll make sure you get some Six Scar shit.
Oh hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we can do some trading.
Oh, dude, I'll support you anytime. You know that.
Fucking likewise. Fucking likewise, brother. Awesome, man.
I don't know if you can see it, but I was wearing the Carbonstone shirt tonight. So,
Yes. You see what I got on too, right? You're not.
fuck yeah,
not
Noxia Relinquish the Quiet.
Yep.
Everybody needs to
Yep.
check that album out. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But man, I know you got a 12-hour studio tomorrow, so much love, brother. And anytime that you want to come back on, please let me know.
Dude, absolutely, dude. I'm down. You know this.
Absolutely, man.
All you gotta do is hit me the fuck up, man.
Oh, that's all I gotta do.
That's all you gotta do. We just gotta go schedule stone.
Yeah, you forgot that part. Like you said, schedule stone.
Schedule stone, baby.
But I love you, man. I'll
Fuck
let
yeah.
you go, dude.
Love you too, brother, man. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you, man. I'll catch you later.
All right, brother. God bless you.
See you, brother.
See you.
All right, so that was officially Corey. You gotta love modern technology. Man, he was so awesome to even come on here, and like I said, just give me his time. And Anne, I will definitely love to have you on your show. Also, a little bit of behind the scenes. Corey was just struggling to get the damn camera turned off. Much love to him and Crystal. Um, as of right now, I don't have many more interviews lined up. This is the 10th episode. I cannot believe this has hit the 10th episode already. It seems like yesterday I started this journey with Geo Stowe. The next scheduled one that I have is tentatively the 30th. I don't want to say who that is because I don't want it to fall through and then me look like an asshole for saying something. The one I can tell you, though, the most definitive one, as of right now, April 26th at 7 p.m., officially here on the Beyond the Breakdown podcast page, Dead Reckoning will be on the podcast. I cannot wait to get them on here. That's going to be really freaking cool. But in the meanwhile, if you do feel like wanting to reach out and be on the show, hit me up. I am open. All you got to do is come on and share your story. And with that, be good to each other, be good for each other, and thank you for going beyond the breakdown with Six Scars and Corey Taylor. Oh wow, Corey Taylor, really, really, JT, holy shit, he might as well be Corey Taylor at this point. He really should be. And Corey James of CARBONSTONE lore. It was so fucking fun. I love you guys.